Hey guys, it's Anne. I know it's been a while. I have been a little, how do I phrase it? Been a little regretful, but I didn't really know how to say it. I had all these plans put forward of all these videos I wanted to do, and these financial videos on Fridays, and these minimalism videos on Monday, and all the things that I was gonna do that would motivate me. And then it ended up making the plans when things didn't work out the way I wanted them to. The first week off the bat, I got super busy. And then this last Monday, my boyfriend was sick and stuff kept on not working. So I don't remember the kind of videos I was going to put, but I know what I was going to do next. And that was talk about why I'm doing a no spend challenge for the next 13 months. And besides getting rid of, hopefully not getting rid of, but paring down the emotional spending a lot, because I am an emotional spender, I really also need to save money. I am currently a little over $33,000 in debt. A lot of it is student loan debt from when I was in college, and unfortunately I made the mistake that a lot of people make, and I probably made it worse, is that I forgot about the student loans and I just didn't pay them for a while. There was one that I was paying on, and that one is actually almost paid off. But the other one has balloons, and I don't know the financial technical terms, but basically I now owe more than what I took out because of interest and not paying on it for so long and other things. So I am now paying the mistake for what I made in my 20s. And so yeah, my current plan, because my credit card debt is so low, is to focus on my credit card debt first and foremost. Well, rewind. My first and foremost plan is to focus on my really little debts. I do have a very, very small amount of medical debt, probably less than $1,000 for sure. And a lot of it, most people that I know wouldn't even call it medical debt because it's less than 6 months old. And it does take a while to get medical bills. So yeah, that is the number one. Number two is working on that credit card until the safe plan and the 0% interest drops off. As soon as the interest kicks back in, there is the big loan that I will be starting to pay off again and doing monthly payments. I will be participating in the snowball method. So what the snowball payback debt payment method is you pay, you start with the smallest debt, which is why I'm doing the little medical debts first, and then you use the money that you would have paid towards the medical debt, and then you pay it on the next one, which is my credit card. And then you take all that money that you would have paid towards your credit card, and then you throw it at student loans, all the while paying the minimum payments on the bigger ones. So basically it frees up your minimum payment money along the way. So that is the way that I have decided to do it. But I'm really conflicted right now because I do have some emotional things going on right now that I don't know if I feel really quite comfortable talking about, because everybody I see around me is excited for the holidays. Like a lot of people I hear talking about at my job are like, how was Thanksgiving? And even if I wouldn't have had to work Thanksgiving, because I do work in an industry that you sometimes have to work holidays, both of the industries I work in. Ironicity of ironicies, the retail business that I work in part-time was closed on Thanksgiving, but I had a mandatory work day on Thanksgiving. I know, the irony. But I'm just not looking forward to the holidays as much this year, due to some falling out with family members. And so it just doesn't feel the same this year. It might be something I expound on later if you guys are interested. But basically, if you are feeling more alone during the holidays, I promise you're not the only one, because I have a partner and I do have a sister. I'm still a sister and her family that I'm still pretty close with, and it still doesn't feel the same. So, but I have successfully rabbit trailed. Anyway, getting back to finances. Sorry. I guess the biggest thing that I did that I really didn't want to talk about was I decided to do one last big, like probably $300 in total Amazon shopping before my no spend started. And honestly, I bought a bunch of essentials. Like, I live in north central Iowa. It's very cold here. The room that I live in, and a lot of my stuff is in, and that my puppy is going to be living in, hasn't really been full-time inhabited for 7 years, and so it does have to get weatherproofed. So there was some weatherproofing stuff I had to buy. There was some stuff for the puppy that I had to buy, and in the future I will include those on the end of the year things. What else did I purchase? I really wanted a labeler, so I bought myself a labeler as a Christmas present to myself. I finished all my Christmas shopping, even though it does come out of a budget. What else did I do? Oh, I got some kitchen items for the kitchen, just some space saving things. My boyfriend is quite tall, and so I wanted to make some use of the vertical space in the kitchen. The kitchen's right over here. I'm in the living room right now, and so in order to make use of that space, I found a hanging pot rack on Amazon, and then he's actually a very good cook. I shouldn't say actually, he is a very good cook, and he's never had a dedicated spice rack, so I got that to go underneath the pot rack, because he actually mentioned it to me that that would be something he would be interested in. But yeah, stuff like that is what I've been purchasing. And and stuff for work. I bought another set of thermals because both the places I work, it's not in an office type setting, I'll just put it that way. So yeah, I did that. And then in addition, I did spend a hefty chunk of change on what I was just looking at. So, pretty much as soon as my boyfriend and I started talking about my puppy moving into this house, we decided that we would have to get a set of cabinets. I wanted to have an entry area to put our coats and shoes and stuff like that, so my puppy wouldn't chew shoes because she is very good at that. And she tends to not chew shoes that are in the over the door things. And then in addition, I wanted to deter her from getting into food, so I wanted another cabinet to be purchased to put mostly my pantry items, but it's actually proven really nice to put my boyfriend's pantry items in too. I was just like, why is one of the shelves empty? It's because it's for our lunch boxes. My boyfriend and I both take pre-made lunches. He just takes Lunchables and stuff like that to work, but I just take mostly pre-made lunches to work. And let me actually pick you up and I'll show you that, and then I'm gonna call it a day. So there it is. There, that is the cabinet. So I'm gonna give myself a little grace. I hope you guys do too, and I hope that you'll